but it's definitely in Forge's wheelhouse. Forge has looked best on Assassins, like literally from all of last year.
Items as Nuguri takes a hefty chunk there in the top side. Certainly in terms of items, you'd expect Rise to be kind of the later game carry, but hang on, we got a TP down in the bottom side here. Already a dive coming through. Doing B onto the map. Here comes Tian as well. But it's actually First Blood going the opposite way. Rogue Warriors with a beautiful answer here. LWX goes down as well. Immediately can answer with this Drake. Start to get that win condition snowballing for themselves. But it has to be said, this, obviously, FPX going for the Drake, fairly constantly on the move. He gets to mid lane, shoves the wave, and just gets on out of there.
It's also because Doomby's such a creative guy as well. He can find all these cool ways to use.
Oh, hang on.
Tian,
Ooh, flash out from Tian here as Harrow's going to follow through. It's going to be Forge over the wall. There's the knock-up, and goodbye, Tian. There it is down. Doomby went underneath the tower, but they can't actually get underneath here. Reheal used his Iron Will.
In just over a minute, they can get out onto the map and start to get this vision control down. Now, for Rogue... No, I think it's more so about these next couple of dragons and how FPX operate around them. But Rogue Warriors...
Here we go. Crisp going to be on Reheal here. 1v1 as Forge will dash into the play, but turns into the Twilight Shroud here. He's barely got any HP as he just about walks away, but the Cannon Barrage comes down, and Nuguri snags one for himself. Weaver's Wall into the raid to keep everyone in the fight. The barrel's going crazy. B grabs the kill, and it's 3-3 on the score.
All over the places in their engages. Reheal tries to make the play work, but thanks to Chris, just about. However, you can see that it's a little bit dangerous still for Forge in that lane. I like that he's opted in towards the Rift Maker as LWX.
Yeah, I don't think he can... Oh, he's actually going to go under the tower. Ziv is low. Weaver's Wall across here from Tian. He wants to try and finish off the Croc, but he's locked himself into this fight. Doomby arrives with the Realm Warp, so he's going to be okay. I was nervous there because Ziv's TP is about to come off cooldown, but it's coming off cooldown just a tiny bit too late. Dragon down to 2,000. Nuguri's here. Should be able to smite this one away. That's the third Drake. And now FPX, they just want to retreat. They already got the objective. Can they get away with it? Rogue Warriors, they say yes. They decide not to fight. Oh, hang on. Realm Warp, though. Maybe they don't have a choice. Crisp is here. Weaver's Wall to corral the team of Rogue Warriors. They're split in two. This is perfect team fighting. A great knock-up, but it's not enough on the side of the Alistair, and now Harrow and Forge desperately trying to...
Especially when you consider, like, Nuguri doesn't speak Chinese. This all has to be translated to Doomby on the team, but this is just one flowing dance for FPX.
They're going for a dive as well. Onto Ziv. In goes LWX. He is so damn confident on this Kaiser. Look at him going for a 1v2 now. Flashes away, takes a tower shot as well as Harrow wants to chase this one down, but he can't get any damage through. Doomby's arrived on the scene now. Mishi, Harrow, and Reheal, the three-man squad, want to answer for the crimes of FWX? FPX. Forge in the mid lane here as Chris. Doomby has been caught. He's going to go golden, flashes out with his life, gets a good amount of damage down. The rest of FPX, though, not really on the same page, not going to answer. LWX looks with this Gale Force specifically as well, because Gale Force has become somewhat of a battle cry for FPX. In they go, though, for yet another fight. Reheal's caught out. That Unbreakable Will is not unbreakable any longer. 20 minutes on the clock, and FPX look at Barrett.
And this is just gorgeous. They are playing this composition so damn well. Nuguri now moving towards this mid lane just to provide support in case any shenanigans try to happen. But when you've lost your main engage tool as Rogue Warriors, it's easy for FPX to pick up this Baron. Beautiful.
And this is the decision-making that we know and love from FPX. What is that? Barrel damage. In goes Tian for more as well. Has Antonius to keep himself safe, and the rest of the team now arriving in the fray. Ziv goes down as Nuguri is on the chase. He's charging along with his flaming sword. He wants to cut them to size, but I don't think he can close the gap. In they go with the Gale Force to take them down. Forge on 1 HP, but he's crit to fall. And now Reheal, he doesn't have that Unbreakable Will. He already used it, and he's taken down for the triple.
God damn, I love the new FPX. This is so sick to watch. All these different components working so beautifully together, and seeing just the raw Tysa. He's champion in the bottom lane, which is where W was always most comfortable. He was renowned for his veins, his Tysa, these short range, hyper calculations.
Proactively as well, which I think is incredibly valuable for FPX, and it feels like that carry role is being given back to the laners once more for them this year. In he goes once more. Michi is terrified at this point to leave the fountain. He does not get to play League of Legends anymore as Nuguri stunned underneath the tower here. Good bit of damage come down, but the counter barrage means that Ziv has to back away once more. Nuguri survives yet again. Flawless KDA for him as the top lane inhibitor is under siege, but FPX have to back away. Reheal, looking for the engagement. Doesn't get the knock-up though. Just takes a huge amount of damage for his trouble. The sleep going in onto the squad here. Rogue Warriors in a 4 versus 3, just about winning out this fight, but it's not over just yet. Forge going into the backline, but LWX has too much damage. How on earth are they going even in that? It's a masterclass. I'm loving every second of this game because it's exciting. It's got all the kills that I want out of an LPL game, and it is beautiful gameplay from FPX. This isn't a fiesta. This is incredible snowballing. Tian finds himself an easy solo pick onto Harrow, so there's no way to contest for Rogue Warriors. This is at minimum 2 inhibs right now for FPX. Oh, hang on, LWX, look at this. This is AD carry dominance. Nuguri executes him with the cannon barrage as Reheal is kicked back onto the fountain. The minion waves are coming in, and this Nex is in trouble, Dagda.
It's over. It's over, much. There's no coming back. FPX, take it out. This game.
Yeah, Rogue Warriors is just going to be forced onto the fountain. In goes Forge. He wants to find some kind of antics, but it's not happening. Perfect execution back onto the fountain. Speaking of the fountain, the whole FPX squad is apparently about to dive on. Ziv going to be stuck in a Zhonya's, but in the meantime, the minions are going to end the game. FPX, that was the most dominant.
Get some early kills and start to get this Renekton matchup snowballing, because that's the big one here for me. Renekton versus Aatrox. Shove in this lane once again if he wants to. Go back and get another reset, but look at the items that are available for Forge. Like Doran's Blade, Longsword, and that Corrupting Potion means that he'll have the kill pressure here in this lane if he can get onto Doomby, but Doomby's doing a really good job here.
Yeah. Forge actually just getting bullied out of the lane completely. Harrow is here as well, though. Doesn't have 6 just yet, so Doomby won't fall asleep in this situation. He is wide awake. Vanguard's edge in, but the exhaust ruins everything, and Crisp read them like a picture book. Onto Harrow they go to pick up an easy second kill. Doomby ticking down, but the shield comes through from Tian.
The reset advantage they had in bot lane, but also with just Doomby's positioning in the lane.
Oh, we've got a 2v2 on the bot side. Crisp forced to flash away from this one. Hook comes in, but he pulls the face breaker towards him. Barely survives in the mid lane. In the meantime, Tian's grabbed himself the first dragon of the game, and that is 4 plates that LWX has got for himself now. Tian is just playing bouncer. He's keeping him safe. Kick in on towards Harrow, keeps him out of the fight. Lantern out as well, and FPX. This is beautiful. Now Michi goes in, but he's exhausted. Vanguard's edge is going to end that one, and it's going to be a double kill coming through as Forge grabs these one down, but FPX here with the answer. Reheal falls, and now Nuguri looking to chase this one down onto Forge.
Whereas when you look at Michi, he's trying to work off of the Gale Force spike, although there is an argument potential here for Kraken Slayer.
Hang on, we've got Forge in trouble yet again. He's gone in, but that was not the play. Reheal now wants to try and answer it, but I have a feeling Rogue Warriors are overcommitting to try and answer for this play. There are 4 of them here, though. Doomby dodges away from the knock-up, and it is going to be Crisp that goes down. Tian now trying to escape. Harrow just misses out on the little shillelagh swing. In onto Reheal, the kick is there, and the damage from LWX as well. Ziv trying to get onto the front line, but he's just not tanky enough. Flash over the wall from FPX as he's surviving. Harrow trying to get into the fray, but Tian is in a 2v1, and he's trying to win this one out. Doesn't have the damage, and he's taken down himself. And Rogue Warriors finally get a fight.
However, Nuguri does clear out this top side of the map, so a nice cash injection there for the Croc. But the big win is kills on. So as long as Rogue Warriors are getting fights and getting towers off of this, that's the big thing for them.
Oh, the realm warp in towards the bottom side. Forge already flashing on this one. But things are going to come back off cooldown. There is no tower to run to. Nobody from Rogue Warriors is near, but the sidestep onto the queue. There's the hook, though, from Crisp. And unfortunately, Forge's great escape is ended early. 1 minute and 20 seconds until this Drake comes up onto the map. It's FPX that started off with a Drake. What can Rogue Warriors do? Hang on. We've got Nuguri in a 1v1 right here. Already has the Gore Drinker, though, and look at the healing that he gets coming out. Him and Ziv in this 1v1. Ziv not level 11 just yet. The World Ender finally coming on through. There's the lifesteal. Flash from Nuguri, though, to dodge away from the knockup. Gets back into the fray, gets the stun, and he should be able to find the 1v1, but the lifesteal is there. Oh, who's going to win this one? Who knows? Ziv takes the 1v1 over Nuguri.
Holy moly, that was a long one. But Ziv, your prize might just be FPX killing you anyway.
Yeah, and Doing B's here as well to snag himself some kill credit. Trying to chase this one down as Ziv. Trying to get onto the wrong side of the map, but he's got some teammates nearby. And Tian doesn't actually have to damage. There's the hook from Crisp, and it was so damn crucial. Everybody coming into the fray now as Tian dashes away, gets himself a shield. Reheal goes down, double for Tian before he falls. And now the sleep comes down onto Doing B. Should be able to be finished off. Michi with the kill on that one, but Crisp bringing in reinforcements. And it is pure chaos on the Rift. Now Michi stuck between a rock and an alcove, hooked in from Crisp, who hasn't missed all game. And LWX with another.
FPX, though, realizing this, are actually going to back away as they think, hey, look, there's just too much.
Grab that second dragon for themselves. But let's remember what we said about FPX earlier on. This is not exactly a composition that's going to fall off. Another hook from Crisp here onto Reheal immediately with the Haymaker, but it's Crisp that goes down. Great burst out of Michi. And now maybe Rogue Warriors can find more. Ziv with the World Breaker to try and close the gap. LWX has been separated surgically from the rest of his squad, but a Blast Cone.
You're a Thresh in this meta, you ain't a tank. But it does give Rogue Warriors the opportunity to go towards this Rift Herald. FPX still looking to contest, though.
Oh, Reheal, he ain't that tanky either. Here we go, round warp in from both of players here from FPX. Harrow trying to dash away. Oh, look at that scoreboard, 13-10 right now.
Yeah, and look, this is absolutely beautiful. I love that.
As FPX just run it up the mid lane here. Rogue Warriors don't want to let them get away with it. Herald has been dropped. Rogue Warriors are on the wrong side of the play. They should be able to cut off the minion wave, but that's not going to matter when a Herald's in play. Moonlight Vigil goes wide, in with the Showstopper, looking for more, but the shield isn't going to be enough for Reheal as he's just taken down Harrow as well. Goes into Zhonya's, but his team can't get in here. Vanguard's edges, I was wrong, they all go in. And now Nuguri trying to stop this, trying to peel for his team. 3 versus 3 here, as it's an absolute brawl. The lifesteal isn't there for the Aatrox, and suddenly it's going the way of LWX on the Aphelios, making a quadra kill as he cuts through everybody on one more auto. Grabs him the Penta.
They absolutely destroy this.
Okay, I'm not sure about you guys, but I've pretty much lost Dagda at this point, so I'm just going to talk over him. I apologize, Dagda. And I apologize, broadcast, if you guys could hear him. We've got a fight on our hands, though, as FPX, they've got the Baron, and they want a little bit more off the back of it as well. Tian trying to find his way into the fray here. Doing be off to the side with LWX, kicking away the enemy mid laner, and Forge is just assassinated by the squad of FPX. A dragon will be their reward. But what more else can they find off the back of it? You're going to see no more. They don't want to give Rogue Warriors a single second of reprieve. In goes Reheal, great base breaker, but the Lantern keeps him safe. But now the rest of the squad goes in. Moonlight Vigil doesn't do too much, but the damage is there regardless. And now the realm warp. You cannot run away from this squad. They will not let you escape. Down go the towers in the mid lane. And with these death timers, maybe they can find more as well. Nuguri is just running past him. He's running over to the rest of the squad because Crisp is on the way. Lantern comes on in, but he doesn't need it. Nuguri finds the 1v1. Inhib goes down in the mid lane. The bot lane tier 2 will fall as well. FPX might be able to find a little bit more for themselves as they're pushing in the mid lane here. Look,
this is it. This is going to be FPX. They can close this one out.
I think they might just be able to. The towers are falling. They're looking for a 2-0. Michi hit with the Q here. Sonic Wave not followed. Oh, it is in the end. Tian kicks him onto the fountain. Doesn't quite have the damage. Now the rest of the fight ensues, though, as Forge falls. And look at LWX doing everything for the squad. His Q's shredding the health bars. Michi with a 1 versus 5 on his hands. He gets one for himself. Flashes away from Tian, though. Forced onto the fountain. And FPX just look magnificent.